Hi, this is Amie at the Virtual Planetarium at Raritan Valley Community College. Let's take a look at some of the things we can see in the sky for the week of March 28th, 2021. I'll start with our upcoming moon phases. We have a full moon on March 28th, a last quarter moon on April 4th, and a new moon on April 11th. This week, the sun is rising around 6:45 a.m. and setting around 7:20 p.m. We've got 3 bright passes of the International Space Station this week. Check out the heavens-above.com website. That's a great place to find out what's going on with satellites. All right, so when you get to the Heavens Above website, you want to go to the top right side and fix the location. It defaults to 0000, which is the equator. That's not where you probably live. On the equator, on the prime meridian. Nope. So click on that link where I have it saying Raritan Valley Community College, and you can adjust it with a map to where you live. Once you do that, go back over to where it says satellites, and then it says 10-day predictions for satellites of special interest. Click on ISS for International Space Station, and we get a chart showing the bright passes that are coming up. Now we have dates, then we have brightness. Remember, negative numbers are brighter. So the more negative, the brighter it is. I usually look for anything that's a -3 or greater. So we've got that on April 1st, there's a -3.5. On April 3rd, there's -3.2. April 4th, -3.8. And then the other thing I look at is to see if it's in the middle of the night or at a reasonable time. And these are all in the evening. Fabulous. So on April 1st, -3.5, ISS will appear at 20:55, which is 8:55 p.m. in the northwest sky. And then it will get highest in the sky. It'll be 53 degrees above the horizon. So that's a little more than halfway up. And then it will disappear at 8:59 p.m. So it'll take about 4 minutes to travel across the sky. Now, if you click on the date, that is a link to show you a map of the sky and show you the path that the ISS will take. And on April 1st, look at that, it's going to go right into the Big Dipper. So it'll pass somewhat near Polaris. There's Polaris right there, the North Star, and then go into the Big Dipper. Cool. What about the other dates? April 3rd. This is a nice one. It's not quite in the same place, but the ISS will come up, and then this time it'll go by the planet Mars. So that little dot right there is Mars, and that's just before 9 p.m. And the brightest of the passes this week on April 4th, -3.8. This one's at 8:09 p.m., and it's going to reach 90 degrees above the horizon. That is our zenith, so it's going to pass right overhead. And it'll be in the sky for about 6 minutes, give or take. So if we click on the date, we can see the path goes pretty much from horizon, straight across the sky, through Leo the Lion. This backwards question mark here is Leo the Lion, and star Regulus, and then disappears just before it hits the other horizon. So now all we have to hope for is clear skies. In other astronomy news, in 2019, the Event Horizon Telescope Collaboration produced the first ever image of a black hole, this one lies at the center of the M87 galaxy, about 55 million light years away. So this image shows a bright ring with a dark center, which is the black hole shadow. Astronomers noticed a significant amount of polarized light around the black hole. So we have an updated image now. The polarization of the light gives astronomers a signature or representation of the black hole's magnetic field. This will help scientists understand how the magnetic field allows the black hole to eat matter and launch powerful jets. The observations suggest that the magnetic fields are strong enough to hold back some of the hot gas, resisting gravity's pull. Some gas will slip through the field and then will spiral into the event horizon. M87 is an enormous elliptical galaxy consisting mainly of older stars. It has about double the mass of our own Milky Way galaxy and contains about 10 times more stars. We've seen the jet of subatomic particles traveling nearly the speed of light. They extend about 6,000 light years away from the center. The Mars 2020 mission is still stretching its legs, so to speak. These first few weeks on the red planet have been spent testing out each wheel, rotor, and extension to make sure all parts of the rover work and can respond to commands from NASA. One cool thing we learned last week was that the mission team added a tiny piece of the fabric from the Wright brothers' original plane that flew with Kitty Hawk to the Ingenuity helicopter. This is a memento from the first flight on Earth that honors the first flight on Mars. Well, that's our sky for this week. Thanks for joining me in our virtual planetarium. Please subscribe to our channel and like our video. We look forward to seeing you at the real planetarium in the future. Until then, keep looking up.